Welcome back, everybody, to the Jeff Box Show. Man, we're having fun on this Monday. It is Oscar Monday here on the show. Oscar Monday, man, we're giving props to all the people from the 305 who are having a major impact on this city and in the movie industry as we salute Moonlight on this Monday. Oscar winner, man, movie of the year. Wow, that is big. Let's go to the guest line, the Real Man Block guest line once again. And we're going to talk to Chiquitta Elegant Hills. She's an entrepreneur. She's a casting director. She's a radio personality and a frequent contributor here to the Jeff Box Show. Elegant, how are you this afternoon?
Hi, how are you?
Great to
have you. I'm just excited.
Yeah. Isn't it a great day in Miami?
Yes, it is. I'm going to be posting in a few minutes. You caught me when I was about to post, but I'm so proud to say that I was born and raised in the streets of Liberty City, went to Shadowline Elementary School. I'm so fortunate to say that I grew up in the same neighborhood as those guys that did Moonlight, and it shows me that dreams really do come true.
This is absolutely amazing. I just talked to another local movie producer. His name's Curtis Ballard here on the show. And I'm just blown away. I mean, you just said it. Dreams do come true. And there's so much talent, untapped talent in our city.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Shout out to Curtis Ballard and all the ones that are here in Miami that's on the film industry tips, such as Antoine Smith. I can't forget about him. Yes. I can't forget about the Gil Green. I can't forget about J.C. Fentz Lewis. I can't forget about none of them because Fentz in the same neighborhood where I'm from, even though I currently live in the Homestead down south area, but I still have to represent my neck of the woods, my neighborhood, and I'm just so absolutely proud of them guys. They did their thing.
Absolutely. To be up there on that stage with the greats of Hollywood in the presence of a Denzel Washington, in the presence of a Warren Beatty, even though they had that gaffe at the end, but in the presence of all those great actors and actresses, Viola Davis, to be from Liberty City, to be from Miami, to be from the neighborhood that you grew up in, how difficult was this for those guys? And how difficult has it been for you guys to break into Hollywood?
It's been very difficult, but I would say keep surrounding yourself around people that have the same vision and the same gifts and talents, like talented people, because my dad has taught me in the past, you are what you eat. You are who you are around. So if I'm around great people such as yourself, Fox, that, into radio, if I'm around people such as Mr. Cannon, Nick Cannon, father, who produced the Sandbox Radio, Terry Elliott, another entrepreneur, if I'm around these type of people, and let's say even growing up, matter of fact, and walking me to class with the gorilla Tex that grew up in the heart of Liberty City, you are bound to break and be a part of something very special. You just have to surround yourself around those type of people. But it's been very hard because you're going to hear a lot of negativity, such as myself, growing up in the heart of Liberty City, being a teen mother. So, I was basically told that it wasn't going to be, because I had a child young and I wasn't, I'm also considered as one of those that 9 times out of 10 that will grow up and the girl that will possibly have several different baby daddies and not be nothing out of life and, stuff like that. So it's hard, but I say to anyone, just surround yourself around good people that are talented, that are gifted, and that understands the walk to be walking in your gift. Because a lot of people don't know you have to walk in your gift.
Absolutely, and you've been doing just that. We're talking with Chiquitta Elegant Hills, who, of course, is a CEO of the Sandbox Radio Show. Does so many things: casting director,
Elegant
entrepreneur.
Entertainment.
Yes, all does so
Yeah.
many different things. Wears so many hats, but she's doing it. Your thoughts, Chiquita, about last night's Oscars? I loved what I saw out of. I mean, it got off to a bang for me with Justin Timberlake. I thought he killed it. His performance was
Yes.
great, but Jimmy Fallon
Mhm.
as the host, I thought he was hilarious, especially the
I,
jabs
I
at
I
Donald
like
Trump.
him. I like him because he got those night shows, and sometimes here and there I catch up on him.
Hmm.
But the only thing that I thought was very disrespectful when the
Hmm.
guys, the Oscars, I would say, made a mistake. But you know what they said? It's known to be said that God sit high and He look low, and
Hmm.
them guys, I know they were shocked. As I don't know what because
Yeah, you
being
can see it
told
in
that
their
someone
faces.
else was
I
the
mean,
winner.
yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Elegant, because that was really the headline of the night was the huge mistake, and everybody's making comparisons to Steve Harvey. But
Mm.
I mean, what a way for these guys to win. You're happy about that, but it also kind of ruined their moment because I think
Yes, it
all of
did.
that transpired after the broadcast went off. Correct?
Right, right. And that's why you have to be very mindful and staying humble because you just never know. Because they could have went up there and, felt they won and they was, this and that and the other. And at the end of the day, they could have just had it all snatched away, which it puts you in a place where it lets you know to stay humble because just as quick as you can be given, it could be taken away.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
I
it,
said,
it,
as quick as it could be given, it could be taken away. Stay humble in this industry, in this business of entertainment, because it's all entertainment, film, radio, everything is entertainment. But you just have to be mindful.
yeah. And how about the class exhibited by how do you pronounce his name? Mahershala, Mahershala Ali, who
Herschel,
played one,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Ashton Saunders
yeah,
and Trevante Rose, and I mean the class that they exhibited when the mistake was made, they still went up there and they were gracious victors,
right. Yeah.
and
And
they didn't
another
they
thing,
didn't make a
I
big deal
I
of it.
want to say shout out to all the parents of those children that went to New Orleans. Some parents can be very negative with a child trying to pursue a dream or not believe it's going on every day. And as me being a mother, you have to have an open mind because you just never know when
Right.
you can have your child could have a big break. We're born for a purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And if
Hmm.
you never know what you're birthing. I mean, who would have knew that? I mean, I'm sure Obama's mother didn't know that I'm birthing a president. The first
Yeah.
black African American president. So you
Right.
have to be very mindful and you just never know and you have to be very supportive of your child or, your daughter or your son's career or whatever because you just never know if they are going to be chosen because many are called but there's only a few that's chosen to be able to do great things to bless your life because they're going to be a blessing to their parents' life, you know, because they are financially getting them together and getting them stable and everything financially, and you just never know. So it, I want to just say to all the parents out there, be sure to support your child or your kid or whatever they're doing, long as it's positive, nothing negative that could get them in any kind of trouble. Be very supportive of them
Yeah.
and know
Absolutely.
that you have to have an open mind because we may want our children to per se go to college or go to the military, but that may not be their calling. It
That's
may be
true.
something
And you know what? I
totally
needed to
different.
hear that. Yeah, I needed to hear that because I'm a single dad. I got three daughters, two young adults, and my son who's in middle school at Norland, and his classmates with Alex Hibbert, who played Chiron in the movie. How about that?
Right.
Hits the home for him
Wow.
because that's his classmate. We're watching the award show. Hey, there's Alex. He's saying, "There's Alex. There's his classmate." So it was a great moment. It was great to see that. Here's
And it's
something I want to ask
historic
you.
too.
It is historic. We as black people don't like to discuss certain things. And that's what I love about Moonlight, the movie. Even I felt at times a little uncomfortable, I'll be honest, watching it. And I'm like, but these are things that need to be talked about. The issues of molestation, homosexuality. These are real life issues, and
Yes,
I'm glad the movie touched on that. But in our communities, we needed a movie like this to kind of at least
that was
have the
gonna hit home.
conversation. Yes,
Mhm.
in order to have the conversation. Do you see the same type of impact that I see from Moonlight?
Yes, I do. I see it. I see it also every day.
Mm.
Um, I'm glad that they touch those topics in regard to being molested or being gay and all of those type of things. Like we're gonna deal with that. It's just so funny that you said this because last night I was communicating with an aunt of mine, and we were discussing that 9 times out of 10 in every household or family, someone is going to either be gay or molested. It's so many different issues you could face. Or you're gonna
Hmm.
come from a home that have to deal with alcoholism or drugs, or it's you're gonna face it as long as you living. You're gonna face those issues, and it's so good to talk about those issues and get it out there, and let them know, even through music, even through lyrics, letting people know that, hey, you're not the only one. Just like when Remy Ma just had a miscarriage,
Oh,
she was letting people know that, hey, you're not the only one going through this. I'm going through this too, even though I'm a celebrity. Because a lot of people, they put celebrities on a high pedestal like they life is perfect. But hey, they life are not perfect. They go through the same thing. They bleed just the way we bleed. They go to the bathroom just the way we go to the bathroom. So it's about different issues. When Beyonce did Lemonade, it's about it's women empowering women and letting them know that, hey, you think you've been through some in your relationship, honey, I've been through it too. So
right.
it's a great thing.
I want to ask you one more question before I let you go, and I know your time is precious to you right now, but remember the controversy Oscar So White? Remember how long ago that was? And it seems like all of a sudden, here come all these black actors getting
Yes,
awards, and now Oscar is
yes,
so diverse this year. Like, do
yes.
you think
Taking a
that's just
turn. It's taking a turn.
a
Yes.
drastic turn? Is Hollywood overcompensating, or is this just a case of our work finally being recognized after decades and decades and decades of contributions from people of color going unnoticed? What is
hmm
it?
I would just say it's our time. It's about timing. It's our time to shine, and just like when NWA story came out, then the New Edition, even though it was televised and everything, but it's just our time to shine. And speaking of New Edition, them guys who played each and every character, shout out to whoever was the casting director for them. They nailed it. I
Yep,
didn't
they did.
see anything be nailed since the TLC story.
Right.
Whoever casted for NWA, they nailed it again. So I say that to say this, that it's our time to shine, and we're finally getting the recognition that we deserve instead of being put on the back burner because we're too dark or we're too ghetto or we're too this or we're too that. And I'm just very proud. I'm very proud. I was just about to post something, and I'm so proud of the 305 area. I'm just so overwhelmed with joy for everyone. And like I said, to everyone who name got called that I've worked with in Miami, it's their time to shine. And it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
a great time. It's
Give
gonna be
me
a
those
great
Twitter
time
handles.
in
Give me
film.
those Twitter handles and all your social media contacts so folks can know where to follow you.
You can reach me at on an Instagram at elegant underscore MIA. That's ELEGEANT underscore MIA, or Facebook me at Chiquitta Elegant Hills, and tweet my sandbox. You can Twitter me, and I mean, it's
You
and
got next.
you can also email me at el5star.talent@yahoo.com. Also, shout out to Michael Hargrove, who I'm going to be working on a major film in New York with a couple of major actors in the music industry. It's a musical, and it's called Frank Chase in the Streets of Harlem. If you go on my Instagram, you can see all of the people that'll be a part of that film, and it just shows me that it's his timing too. So shout out to Michael Hargrove for helping me and bringing me into the circle of being a part of the casting for that major film.
Absolutely. Let's do this together, man. Thanks for supporting the Jeff Fox Show. Thanks for always coming on whenever we call you. We appreciate you, Chiquitta Elegant Hills. Keep up the great work, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
No doubt.
You all have
Chiquitta
a blessed
Elegant
one.
Hills. Thank you.
Okay.